Here, I'm going to show you how to autofill a series of numbers into thousands of rows at once with a click of a single button. We're not going to be using the quick fill handle here. We're not going to be double-clicking. That's not going to go 1, 2, 3, select them, and then go all the way down until we get 10,000 or 150,000 or however many we need. And we don't already have a column of numbers, so if you have a column of numbers, you just quickly double-click next to it, and it autofills everything in down there. No, I want to start from scratch, and this is a problem that a lot of people run into. It's actually quite simple to do once you know how to do it. So, the first thing is let's put our first value in there that we would like to increment, just a number, so we go with 1. Then, go to the Home tab. We go all the way to the right in the editing group, the Fill button. As you can see, it says, continue a pattern into one or more adjacent cells. Click that, go down to Series, and we get this window. This is going to allow us to determine or to choose if we want the series to expand into the single row, going across to the right, columns going up and down, the type of growth we want, linear growth, date autofill. If we want to trend over here, if we choose date, we can do day, weekday, month here, so we can increment the date very quickly. Let's say we want 10 years worth of data by day. Well, you don't want to have to drag it down for over 3,000 cells, but let's stick with a very basic thing that most are going to use, columns and linear. Now, the step value chooses by what number it's going to increment. Does it increment by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 each time? We're going to increment it by 1. For the stop value, let's do 10,000, and in cell A1, we start with 1. So, it's going to go 1 to 10,000, incrementing each row by 1. So, OK. Now I'm going to hit Ctrl and down, and that takes us to the last one, and we have, therefore, filled 10,000 cells in a single instant. Now, if you've already got a column of 10,000 values, like I was alluding to earlier, you could simply do something like this. Double-click the quick fill handle, and it would already increment down. Now, let's show you how to do it with the rows. Very simple, select the cell, make sure you have a value already in there, Home tab, Fill Series, Rows, Linear 1. Let's just do 50 this time, and we've got it going across row 1 all the way to 50. So, you can see it's really easy to autofill thousands of rows or even thousands of columns at once using the Fill option right here. So, simply input your 1, select the cell, Fill Series, choose the options from here, and that's all there is to autofill thousands of rows at once within Excel.